You deserve real love. You are worth it, but you have to believe in it. Hi, my name is Carmen, and let's discover together the truth that it's not that you are not worth it, no, but that you should be your priority, number one. And we will discover in this video on how to do that, how to make yourself a priority, discover your self-worth, and also let that be recognized by your partner or hopefully your potential partner, the one. Point number one is it's crucial to change your self-talk. I once did a research on how many thoughts we have during a day, how much of them are unconscious, how much of them we are aware of. And a very big part of our thoughts are unconsciously, or these are like the slight and very fast thoughts, like, for example, oh, did I actually do my laundry? Oh, I still have to keep in mind to text my friend. Oh, the weather is really cold today. Something like this, like, I don't know, blah, blah from your mind. And a very big percentage of most of the people's thoughts on earth are negative about themselves and about life. And it's crucial to change that, because if you don't be aware of that and let these thoughts slip away, you kind of radiate that. And you also go deeper into this hole of feeling bad about life, feeling bad about yourself. And this should not feel overwhelming to you, because yes, we have a lot of thoughts during the day. And of course, through meditation and self-awareness and mindfulness throughout the day, we can practice this to keep our minds calm and peaceful and relaxed. And it's taken like a step-by-step thing. So for now, we can start, for example, whenever you notice like you have a negative thought about yourself, you see yourself in the mirror, just notice how you think about yourself. Like, oh, wow, I gained a lot of weight here, or this doesn't look so good. I have a pimple here. I'm so ugly. Stop that. Whenever you notice that, just see yourself as someone who's lovable and treat yourself as such. It's like, something that helps me in changing that self-talk into a positive one is to see myself kind of like as another person. For example, we all probably know how it feels to have a best friend and give them advice, right? They need a relationship advice and they just need someone to listen to, and we are there for them and we give them really good advices. But whenever we are alone, we think like, oh, damn, I should have that one best friend as well. Of course, our friends are also there for us, right? But, I always give so good advices. Someone needs to give them to me as well, like equally kind of. Or I should listen to my own advices. They are so good, but I don't do it. So practice what you preach. And a way to practice that and practice the self-talk to yourself, and not only being nice and kind and compassionate to your friends when they're in need of help or when they need a good friend to, make them smile or happy, is to be there for yourself and to see yourself kind of like as another person who doesn't know about your problem, who doesn't know that you think of yourself that you are ugly or something, and you talk to yourself as if you are a different person kind of, and, be your best friend. And also a great way to do this is maybe standing in front of the mirror and tell yourself like, hey, you look great today. And maybe you can even respond from the other side and be like, hey, thank you. And keep growing from there, whatever feels good to you. But for me, this feels very good. And I also noticed that when I'm there for myself and also, change that talk about myself, how I feel about myself, despite of, a few years ago, I gained a lot of weight in a very short period of time. And I defined myself about my body. My beauty was like, however my body looked, right? And my physical appearance. And I thought, ooh, no one is going to love me now, especially not my partner or my perfect partner who I didn't know back then. I thought like, I need to have that perfect body in order to be lovable. But when I changed that and said, no, you know what? I accept myself where I'm at right now. I am growing into the person I want to, but it's not about, changing something on the outer, but I have to accept where I am right now and actually kind of love myself there, right? And it starts with acceptance and feeling good about where I am right now and feeling grateful for my body and grateful for myself. And this is a way to change your self-talk as well. Let's get right into point number 2. Be the person you want to be. And a great way to start that is to, first of all, get clear on what you desire and who do you want to become. For example, I remember when I was a child, I always dreamed of, becoming an actress and having the perfect lover in my life, my perfect partner, my best friend, all of that included. I always knew there must be someone. I always felt like, it can't be it to just have some soulmate or some partner who feels okay, but you just stick with them because it's kind of safe. I always knew, and I was very into Disney movies where, this feeling of love was really portrayed. And I thought like, this must be real because it feels so good in my heart. And so I chose that. And that's something I always desired to have. And I have it now. And it's really beautiful. And also, for example, getting clear on what I desire in life in general. Like, yeah, I want to still be an actress, but in order to be an actress is also, for example, I want to be humble and I want to keep growing. I want to expand in life. I want to keep learning new things. And I wrote down all the things I want to learn and all the things I want to do, all the countries I want to visit. I'm clear on that. And it's a process. Of course, we always go kind of deeper and get to know ourselves on a deeper level. And yeah, just see what you want in life. And I can tell you, clarity is really sexy because when you have really goals in your life, and I see this in my current job, I have goals and it keeps me going. I know where I'm headed and it makes me feel good in the present moment now because I know all the work and effort I'm putting in right now, it feels good to me. And it also feels good to me because I have a goal in mind. And once I've reached that goal, there is another one. It doesn't mean that you live for that goal and you can finally be happy when you have achieved that new level or in your work, right? In your career or something, or when you have that partner. No. It starts in the now and being grateful for the things you have now. And that is very sexy. I can tell you. And yeah, when you are clear on what you want in life, you can start, very tiny changes and really be compassionate here with yourself, implement like really easy things. For example, you want to be more fit and healthy. Start with maybe just a 5-minute yoga every morning or in the evening or whenever you see fit, or just a walk. And I got a watch which is telling me like when to move. So this is really supportive for me and it feels really good. And drink enough water and all of that stuff and implement slow things and sustain them and keep track on them and be grateful for when you've done this. I started once and you won't believe it, probably like with making my bed every morning. I didn't do this for many years and I started just with that. And I felt like, well, some people, they know how to be an adult. They know how to do things, make money and stuff. And I'm starting with making my bed every morning. But you know what? I grew from there and I'm so grateful that I started somewhere and somewhere small. And I was grateful for it every day and I still am. I'm so happy about my bed and my life. How to deepen your self-worth and recognize it more is like here in point number 3, romance yourself. How can you do that? Get clear on what you desire again. It's like, for example, you like flowers, buy yourself some flowers or write some nice things about yourself. How you would talk again about a friend, right? Or see yourself from a different perspective. Like, wow, I have all these things. Like I'm super honest or I'm super joyful. I'm actually very creative, and romance yourself with recognizing that is a very good and first step. Also, things you could do is, for example, go to the cinema or take a nice shower, a nice bath, or treat yourself with some nice creams for the skin. Do your hair or just read a nice book and, put this extra effort in. You probably already do all these things, but you can, just go beyond that. Treat yourself as if you are in a 5-star hotel and beyond. And whenever I read the book, I put some candles on. I make the light really nice and I make it really cozy. I have this heated blanket that helps me, especially in cold days, to be special warm, and maybe put some light music on. And that makes this experience of just reading a book to such a wow. And you will feel so good about yourself and you radiate that. And people will also notice a difference in you. Trust me. And that leads me to my last point, is just Focus on yourself without codependence on anyone. You just do you. And that means maybe you're one of these people, I include myself, is a big theme for me, to put other people first. Like, they are not feeling good, I'm there for them. Or they invited me to this party. Today I'm actually not feeling like that. I just want to, be like at home, do Netflix and chill or whatever. But I still go to this party because I committed to that and I said I'm going to, even though I don't want to, or all of that stuff. Like, oh, my mom is calling me, she needs something, I have to be there for her. No. Start asking yourself throughout your whole day, how am I right now? How am I doing? How am I feeling? Do I need something? How can I treat myself right now? I started doing this at work, for example. I have to sit a lot. And so I keep asking myself, like, despite my watch telling me, like, get up and move, you're sitting for too long, is like, I'm asking myself, do I actually feel comfortable in this position right now? Or do I need to drink something? Do I need to really get up despite my watch telling me? Do I need to do something? Do I need to listen to music? Sometimes I ignore these intuitive feelings coming up, like, I'm actually quite thirsty right now, but I'm not drinking because I have to complete this task. Like, no, I have time. I can do everything one step after the other, but no one is served when I don't serve myself. So I start to make myself my priority. And again, here is like my best advice for you. Treat yourself as you would treat your best friend. And even like see it as your job, a joyful job to treat yourself, right? To keep asking yourself, how are you doing? Even in a 5-star hotel, right? You can see these servants asking you, are you good? Are you satisfied with the food? Can we do something for you? Do that for yourself. And you will see massive changes in your own appearance, in your own thought system, and how people will react to you. I noticed that a lot. And you will see that a positive mindset and positive feelings about yourself will attract so much good in your life. And that includes your partner. And that is the same that happens for me. And you know what? My partner is super attracted to me because I am kind of attracted to myself. I feel good about myself. I would date myself if I would not be, by myself. And I do go on dates, as I said. I do that because it feels good. And my partner even feels better about going out on dates with me as well, because I'm actually receiving and enjoying this evening, That's something I struggled a lot with, but with implementing all of these things I said today, I feel so much better about myself, and I actually feel that I am worthy and I deserve a good life. And I know that this is for everyone, I'm not special. And if you like to go deeper with this, you can check out our Ascension coaches, which you will find on our website. We're trying to help you to see your own self-worth and go deeper here. So thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next video.